Got GT Synergy. This is the Trilogy Laurel Kombucha. I think it's the most popular one. Alright, so this GT's, it does say Synergy Kombucha. If you read carefully, the ingredients are GT's Kombucha. A ferment of kombucha culture is actually black tea, a green tea, and then a bunch of sugar. And so some of that sugar goes away in the fermentation, I'm sure. But the thing I'm interested in is is this heavily caffeinated and nobody's talking about it? Alright, super pour. Here we go. Oh, kombucha in the tube. Let's get a vortex to remove the carbonation. Spin it out on the centrifuge. Alright, off the centrifuge, the kombucha, I figured you'd give a little bit of a pellet, some microbes or something. Alright, the GT's Kombucha, Zevo Q-Top. I have no idea what we're going to find. It's the first time looking at kombucha. Here it is, ran it, standard method, phenylhexyl. That's the method we're using. Fast EDA, untargeted metabolomics. There we go. So, I'll let you guys take a look first before I even say anything. What is that mass? That's like a pretty good sized peak too. That's not just a tiny bit of caffeine. That is a significant amount of caffeine. This beverage was diluted 10x. This espresso was diluted 10x. So let's say these are the same. This is an espresso, only 2 ounces. This is 16 ounces. Let's just do a quick integration. Integrate, boom. Display the area. All right, so there it is. There is a lot more caffeine in the espresso, but again, we have to take into account that it's 8 times the volume. So here we go. We got 3. This is pretty crude, 9, but that's how we do it. Divided by 227, 1916. So there is, was that 16%? But the volume, right? I guess that's what is that? 2 ounces divided by 16 ounces, right? 1.25. So in my opinion, that's 12% the volume, 16% the caffeine. So in my opinion, if you drink the entire Trilogy Kombucha, you'd have a little bit more caffeine than drinking a shot or a double shot of espresso. Alright, so there's a bunch of other stuff you can see. Other than the caffeine, there's tons of peaks down low and some probably organic acids like citric acid and sugars and things like that. Is that mass at 219? We search that in HMDB and it comes up with this Sensale. Sensale is a flavor and fragrance. I'm assuming that's coming from citrus or something like that in the sample. It is a terpene. It is an aldehyde. And it has a juicy mandarin sour candy flavor. Aldehydic, juicy mandarin sour candy waxy. Pretty good. Too much for this video, but we'll go ahead and do a full analysis, serious, untargeted, put up the list, YouTube video. Alright, so long form.